right now about, what can you do with all this extra time on your hands and things like that. Uh, and it seems to be that the story is that nobody has any free time on their hands right now, that we are all working actually way more than we ever were before. Americans, on average, study shows, are working 3 hours longer each day than we were before, which is crazy, right? So I hear this also from my friends too, and I know it from myself. I feel like I'm busier now than I was before, and many people are saying like that they are just so crazed right now, and whether it's actually, whether it's with specific work or just what life is right now, that there is just a lot going on. So where do you find time to relax when you're already working from home? You're working, right? And you are already overwhelmed. Where do you go to relax? How do you relax? And now, especially too, when some of the days of the week and the weekend, all start to mix together, where do you find your time to relax? How do you do it? So I will tell you what I have figured out, what I did when I started working from home a long time ago, what I still do now, and is working for me at the moment. So we'll get to that. So I'm Owen. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I hope that you will subscribe, please, to this video on YouTube. And also, feel free, please, go get your free guide to go from scarcity to abundance at owenjward.com. I'm going to put a link here in the chat for you. It's a free ebook. It'll help you get connected with your passion. It will help you get, if you're not feeling great, it's going to help you make you feel better. So go check it out. Anyway, so let's talk about this pressure. A few years ago, when I left the corporate world and started working for myself, I started working from home on my own business. I needed some time to decompress after I left. It was a really intense several years, and I needed some time to just unwind, from the experience, before I got into the next thing that I was doing. So I did. I took some time, probably just like many of you have in this instance where things have changed, right? You take a little time to decompress, to relax. I got into some stuff that I had, had on my list for a long time and just not gotten around to it. So, I looked after myself for a bit. And I had the time. I had the time to relax for just a little bit. I was going to be okay, financially for a bit, to take some time. So, but I was about 1 month into it, and I started to get really antsy. I started to realize, oh man, like a month has gone by and I'm still not feeling entirely decompressed. Like I'm still feeling this, and I need to be doing a lot more. I need a lot more happening. And I really started to panic and I started to freak out. And he said something to me that it really put things into perspective. He's like, oh, and it's just been a month. It's just been a month. So here I was, looking at a month. Like a month seems like it's a decently long period of time, right? Like a time that any reasonable person should be able to move on, move over, something going on, right? Or at least make some progress. But it's not really that long of a time when you think about it. I mean, maybe I'm off base here. Maybe everybody's like, no, and it's always a short period of time. But like, I take a look, like a month ago right now, right? It's April 20, what is it today? April 30th, excuse me. So on March 30th, like we were just starting to grok that this whole shutdown thing was going to be like for the foreseeable, for a while. And now here we are, we're all settled into it. So a lot has happened, but still it's not that long of a time, a very short period of time. And it reminded me, it's like, look, it's going to take you time to unwind from what you had done before. It's going to take you time to put some of this aside and to get adjusted to your new life and to let go a lot of the stuff that you're still carrying with you from the old life that's just not going to serve you any longer. So I realized how much pressure I was putting on myself to be productive in the same way that I had been when I was at a really high octane 9 to 5, well, really like 8 to 7 kind of job. And I hadn't really given myself the break to be like, okay, you're not in that world anymore. You left it for a reason. And this is how this world works, right? So just take some time, take a break, see what it is that you want to do, and then move forward. So when I got to that point, and my friend really outlined this for me, it's like, okay, I'm gonna take a moment here. I'm gonna take this risk. It really felt like a risk, and take a step back, take some of the pressure off myself, and relax. And the benefit was that not too much longer after that, I was able to get my head clear. I had a better focus on where I was going forward, and it was much easier to move forward and to make progress with my life, with my business, what have you. And it wasn't like the uphill battle that I was doing when I was trying to get moving and force myself before I was really ready to get there. So what's happened with the coronavirus, with the shutdown, is it's a big sort of traumatic loss. It's a big break. Like we each need time to deal with what is going on and to deal with the losses and the adjustments to the new way and the great things. It takes a minute. It takes a minute. And so now when I see a lot of people who are suffering from productivity guilt, feeling like they're not being productive enough, and then you see that Americans are working 3 hours a day more on average than we were before. And a lot of it, some psychologists are saying, is because people, are trying to prove something. They're proving how productive they can. They're proving how useful they are still in this environment. How do you get time to relax, right? I know that when people, when people are doing that, like that, no one's taking the time to take that moment to really almost even grieve, understand what has happened. So it's really easy. It's really easy to let all of this go by and to not take a moment and really make that connection. So take it easy on yourself. If you're looking how to relax right now, especially when you're working from home, take it easy on yourself. Know that you deserve to relax from time to time. You deserve to have peace. So give yourself that option. Give yourself that option to have a little relaxation. Nothing happens overnight. Like if you take the afternoon, if you take a day to just relax, it's not like you're stopping any kind of progress. The real issue there is about, are you making regular incremental progress towards something? So you can take some time to relax. But it doesn't happen overnight, so you're going to be okay if you take a minute. And that voice, I get it. I still get it. I've learned to put it in his place, but I still get that voice, that one that says that you're not enough, you're not doing enough, you are not productive enough, you must do more. Just understand that voice is simply that voice, and you can tell it to sit down and shut up at any time. So that's the thing. Take it easy on yourself first and foremost, and then a great way to make sure that you get your time to relaxation is to schedule your relaxation. Now this sounds a little counterintuitive, right? Like, why would I make a to-do list or a calendar for my relaxation time? Well, it is to make sure it happens, and then it is to protect it when it does. So scheduling your relaxation time puts you in control. So instead of you waiting for, when is life around me going to slow down enough, and then I'll take a break, then I will take a moment to relax. Instead, you're saying, no, I need an hour. I want an hour to relax for myself, and I'm going to do it at 6:00 at night. I'm going to do it from 4:30 to 5, and I'm going to be reading a book. I'm going to take a bath. I'm going to take a walk. I'm going to do whatever, right? Now, you have decided what it is that you want to do. You've planned it all out, and it's going to happen. You have a plan now. If it's on your calendar, it's in your schedule, then it's probably going to happen. The other thing is that when you do schedule it, you can protect it. You can create boundaries now that protect this time. You're just not available at this time because you've scheduled something. So it helps you give structure, and it helps reduce, I think, some also the guilt around relaxing. If you schedule it into your day and you feel good about that schedule, then you're not going to feel guilty about taking some time to relax. Or if you schedule a whole day to take it off, but you've scheduled your week, like, you know that you can do it, right? So think about it. If you are burning out right now, if you are stressed beyond belief, if you are working so hard more now and you are not taking any time to relax, then first of all, take it easy on yourself, give yourself a break, and then schedule in some regular relaxation. So I hope that helps. I hope you get relaxed. Tell me how it goes. Go to onjward.com, download your guide to go from scarcity to abundance. I will talk to you really soon.